No.
Now, hello, Aaron.
We're
How
here.
are you? We're
Great.
here on a new episode of the
Yeah.
Aaron and John Show.
The old A&J.
This is Aaron. Say hi, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
I am John.
Good
If
to see
you
you, John.
are new and you know which one was who, because some people might look at me and be like, you have to be Aaron,
Yeah.
and then people look at you and you're like, John.
I don't know. Sometimes Aaron is like a Hispanic name.
Yeah,
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, like
Juan is, Juan,
Juan.
but John is very like
mm.
white people stole our name.
Well, it's Hebrew.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Hebrew. John's Hebrew,
Ah,
and
okay. So we all stole it
David
from
is
the
Hebrew
Jews.
as well. Yeah.
David.
Mhm.
David Beckham. That's what I call David Beckham.
Yeah, all those are like Peter. Peter is a Hebrew name. It's
Peter.
Hebrew words. Yeah.
Peter. My name's Hebrew. Aaron's Hebrew.
Yeah.
I was the brother
Aaron.
of Noah.
Mm,
Yep. The exalted one. I think that's what it means.
the exalted one.
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
the fuck. Whatever that means.
Do you have a
anybody
sword? It
knows.
sounds like you'd be carrying around
It
a
sounds
sword.
like I would have a sword, sure.
Yeah.
No, I was never given a sword.
Okay.
Not at birth nor at death.
Do you remember when the house that we lived on, like on Walnut Street,
Mhm.
and I had all the swords down in that basement? Do you remember having
don't
all?
remember
Remember
your
the swords that were hanging
No.
on the walls?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I had the whole basement.
In your basement?
Yeah, I had the whole basement, and that was my room.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew you had a
And
pool table. I was
had a
pretty
pool table.
infatuated with the pool table.
Yeah.
And
And but there was
pot.
always there's whips and there was knives and
Torture
swords.
dungeon.
It was weird
Why?
because we lived all over the world, and so
Yeah.
my parents just that was one of the weird things that my brother used to collect was
Oh yeah.
he collect artifacts
Mm.
like that, like swords, like
Swords are cool.
axes, like really cool axes,
Sure.
and then whips and all these different type of like a six-tail whip, a long bull whip,
crazy.
just crazy different things.
Whips are scary.
Like we would have these canes that'd be red,
Mm.
and they would have like a ball on top,
Mhm.
and then like out of nowhere you could like just pull it apart, and it was like two knives, and it was like
Whoa.
yeah, it had like two little
Really?
like it was like kind of wide, and it went to a sharp point.
Oh no.
Yeah, we had weird shit like that. So imagine having all that, and then having black girls over and showing them all these knives and axes and whips. And
We're
like
having like parties in your basement.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like all
Shit
these
tons.
fucking goofballs. Like, oh, this is a sword. And he, like fucking
surprisingly
falls
though,
on it.
everyone knew that like not to fuck with that kind of stuff.
Thank God.
I don't know why. Like we were really smart with small things, certain things.
Yeah,
but not.
dude, we weren't.
Hmm.
You and I, like our different like crews didn't coincide too often.
No, we were at
So,
the same
like,
parties, but
yeah.
we would just never see.
But like, so your parties with swords were safe.
Yeah.
My parties with swords were, hey, let's bring the sword out from Corey's fucking, what's it called? Trunk. He had
Mhm.
swords in his trunk, like old, fucking like Scottish. They were rusted, but they were still swords. Like,
Right.
They were swords.
super heavy too.
Yeah.
And all,
And they would like fucking just bring them out and machetes. We all had a machete for some reason. I think we all bought them at the Black County Fair. You can just
Right.
buy whatever you wanted there, dude. It's crazy.
It was one
That
of the
place
weirder
is
ones.
Hell, but
There's a reason why
Yeah.
my parents never let me go to that.
why would they? That place is terrifying.
It was
I
awful.
mean, if at the very least you're gonna see like your aunt hammered drunk, which is
Ooh.
what I saw every
Every
time I
time.
went. Multiple aunts, all my family just smashed, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go get a funnel cake. Like this is you.
All right.
You know, they would.
Okay.
They would just like go to the beer part and just like hang out there in the bar and not even like take part in the fair. Like this is a
Listen
fair.
to that honky tonk.
Yeah.
Honky
Well, you
tonk.
were. I don't know if you ever went to it, but the bar area, the beer part was like a barn.
Mhm.
It was a
That white big barn.
Yeah, the big white barn. And they just fucking.
'Cause
hang
that's where
out.
we had I had my senior party,
Yeah.
like all the traditional nice, like
Yeah, your graduation party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I had it with a bunch of my friends.
Mhm.
I don't know if did you go to? I'm sure you went to it. You stopped by. You had to have stopped by because everyone stopped by. It was like a
Probably,
big.
yeah.
We had a big like potluck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looking back on that was gross. I shouldn't have done that. A lot of germs. A lot
Hey
of
man,
germs.
things are gonna get back to normal in like a year. You'll be wondering like, hey, why did I think that potluck was gross?
Weird, yeah. And but yeah, that's where we had it at the white
It's a
barn.
good spot.
Mm-hmm.
I had mine with,
you walk inside as a stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did go to that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was there.
We had boxes and like people put like envelopes. It was very Jewish in this sense because that's what Jews do for like bar mitzvahs and stuff like that. They usually have like a box, and then you just put envelopes, and the envelope has stuff like
a nice
money.
thing that says,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's
So
very like it's a very proper way of just like
it's
passing money to each other.
It's confidential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Nobody knows.
That's how we did it. It was very weird. It was. I'm like, I remember we were doing this.
Who
like,
have it with?
Tyler, Kyle, Michael, and Evan.
Nobody who was Jewish.
No, none of them were. My parents were part of. My mother was the head train of that whole making that whole thing, and she does weird things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very cultural weird things. Like, okay, mother.
I had my graduation party at my grandparents' house with Scott Rector, and you spilled all over the place.
I just feel like a rabbit pissed on me.
Yeah, dude, what's wrong with you?
Basically, that's what happened.
Scott Rector and somebody else who's now I can't fucking remember who it was, but it was like it may have been Corey. I don't think it was Corey, but it may have been Corey. And now thinking back, I was like, oh, that kind of was like a shitty thing for me to do because it's not my grandparents' house. Like most of the people are going to come for me.
Yeah,
that kind of stinks. I think about that sometimes every now and then. I'm like, oh, that was kind of we should have picked a neutral site, like a barn at the fairgrounds or something.
Yeah, those are those senior parties were always weird. Those senior graduations.
Yeah, they were. Inherently strange.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Nobody talks about them.
Yeah, I know, but everyone did them.
Everybody.
But everyone did them.
If you didn't have them, it's like, oh, you were just like sick or something.
Yeah.
Or you had something else, like you were on vacation.
Everyone had one.
Yeah.
And but I'm so glad I did with a group of people because I would have hated it being by myself in
That's
the house.
what I felt like.
Yeah, I would not have liked
because
that.
for one, Scott wasn't like from there, I don't think, so he didn't have much family. I don't remember it must have been Corey, but I feel like Corey would have had his own at his house, like with Logan or something. Fuck, dude, I don't know. But I remember Tim had one with McCaffrey. Maybe it was Kevin. No, Kevin didn't have one. So Kevin didn't have one at all, which makes sense for Kevin.
Yeah, it makes sense for Kevin.
Duh.
The much serious Kevin. How is he doing?
He's good. He lives
have
in
you seen, have you talked to him lately?
We talk multiple times a week, but it's just sending memes to each other. It's not like talk.
Right. But he's alive.
Yeah, he lives with his girlfriend in
his girlfriend.
Grain Valley or Raytown, one of the two. I went out there a couple months ago and hung out. They have like a VR video game thing that we played, and it was pretty neat.
How's his girlfriend?
She's cool. She does ceramics. She's
nice.
Yeah, she makes like really good shit. Her name's Abby. But yeah, she makes.
That sounds like something that sounds like somebody that Kevin would date.
Yeah, she's weird as hell like him too, so it makes sense. Like they're both like basement kids.
Basement kids. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like
basement
grew
kids.
up playing video games in their basement, not wanting to fuck around or anything. Or, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Kevin definitely did. I know Kevin did for 100%, 1,000%. That's all he did.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember bringing him to. Well, no, we did bring him to parties, but not that many, few and far between. And then we left him at some of them just because it was funny.
How did he get home?
Well, the one time I'm thinking of was at Chelsea's house in Iatan, so it was a ways away, especially from Farley.
That's on the other side of town. It's like
it's almost in Kansas.
Yeah.
But fucking, we were like piled in.
Like Kansas. Holy shit.
Yeah. We were piled into a car. And I don't remember, it must have been Logan's or somebody, but it was like Logan, McCaffrey, Corey, and I. And somebody else, I feel like a Christian Curry or some other throw in. But McCaffrey was always like real diabolical when he would get hammered. Like he's just, like such an asshole. It's like, I don't want to get away with this. He's the devil.
He's engaged.
Yeah, he is to Sarah.
Good for him.
Sarah's cool.
I remember we met Sarah like weeks into the relationship.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
2017.
Yeah.
Well, she's been to Weston a few times. She's one of the few that will like. I don't know if she's one of the few, but she's like able to actually come to town, which is cool. It's like nice to meet, who your friend is gonna marry forever.
I know.
Probably. But yeah, we left Kevin at Chelsea's house because Matt was like, leave him, and then he laughed, and we were just like, all right.
okay, Matt.
And I remember he was like walking out. I don't know if you remember Chelsea's place, but like from the out, like the parking place by the garage.
Yeah.
Like he walked out from the basement and was like, I just remember seeing him like, oh, this sucks. So then he like crashed there, and his like Chelsea's parents drove him all the way to Farley. It's just terrible. It was such a mean thing to do, but it was all McCaffrey. It was all Matt
I remember. I
McCaffrey.
love that shit. I remember. I'll never forget. Was it? I believe it was Corey's mother.
Barb.
Yeah, because she was the one that cooked she cooked.
Yeah, Barb.
She's still alive. Right?
Yeah, they live in the.
I love the shit out of that woman.
Barb was great.
She's such a beautiful woman, like
She's
such a
amazing.
beautiful soul.
Yeah.
But what was really fun is because I believe we got wasted.
Yeah,
We got absolutely hammered, but somehow like I think was it Barb, or what was the other?
Logan's
Logan's mother. It was
Leanne?
Leanne. It was
Leanne's
Leanne
great, too.
because
She's like a,
Leanne. That's Barb's mother. She's
basically
beautiful
Barb,
too. Because
yeah.
like I love Corey's dad. Corey's dad was my baseball coach one
Yeah.
summer, and that's the reason I really like him because he was a good guy from that. But I digress to tell you this. I got wasted one night, and Logan's mother gave me a ride home, and it was just her and I in the car in the van, and she was like asking all these questions, like, "How's your family?" With all the my brother.
Because she knows everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, this is really interesting.
It's different than with like Corey's mom, because she's like kind of they're not from here really.
Yeah,
and they live on the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, "How's your mom?" You know, but they're just asking because like Leanne actually knows everybody.
she knows everyone's
She's
stuff.
from
but
there.
Yeah, and I'm like,
She and I are
that's
related.
surprising that
Like,
she
we're-
knows about it.
Yeah, she and I are like cousins.
But we were in a small town, so I was like, of course everyone knows everyone's stuff.
Yeah.
But it was so weird having that, and like everyone knowing that was like a weird dark secret in my family. I'm like, hey, and that's why I'm here.
Yeah. That didn't happen.
Yeah. Because I remember we go to some like, was it RJ's or JR's?
Yeah, RJ's.
And I ran into like one of my brother's friends from high school, and then it was like, this is weird. And then like, he was like talking about, oh, you're Jeff's brother, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. This guy, and did I tell you how I went to their, believe it was their 30-year
Oh, did you really?
high school graduation party celebration thing, or 25, because that's how they do it. And I got absolutely wasted with all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and
cool.
then I got wasted with this chick with these big tits.
Yep.
And I guess I cannot figure out. I'm pretty sure my brother had sex with this chick. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
he did.
Carrying
but like she had these huge fucking
carrying the
titties.
flame.
Yeah, I didn't have sex with her or anything like that.
Okay.
No. I tried. I gave her my number, but she what she did was clearly she had a husband or a boyfriend or something like that. So I gave her my number, and like she opened up, she smiled, and she just gave it to her husband. He opened up and looked at it and put it in his pocket. And I'm like, oh well, that's what happened.
Okay.
But she was like, yeah, like your brother's like so nice. Like I remember when he went on a trip, and like my favorite animal was camels, and he came back and gave me this stuffed animal that was a camel, and I still have it. I'm like, that's cool. That's awesome. And then another guy was like, yeah, your brother's nickname was Otter. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, from Animal House. And he's like, do you get it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what is it? Tell me it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, you use the Playboy. He was the one who bangs everyone. He's like, yeah, that was your brother. He fucked everyone. I'm like, okay.
What a legacy.
It's like, oh, you're Jeff's brother? Oh, that's really cool. I was like, yeah, like I don't know this guy. Like I
mean that's a fun way to find out like who he really was.
Yeah,
it
was very interesting.
Him and they were like, yeah, he fucked everybody. That's kind of cool.
A lot of people.
You do the same thing. People like you fuck a lot of people. Or you have. I don't know.
I
if you
have.
still do.
I kind of throttled down a bit.
Grown up.
I've gotten a little bit more mature. I have a mustache now.
You have a mustache? Yeah.
I'm growing a mustache now.
That's when I had that's when I realized I couldn't just slang hog all the time when I grew a mustache.
Yeah, you're like you have to throttle back, because like you gotta understand, when you get a mustache, it holds a lot of responsibilities. A lot of responsibilities, which I didn't realize, because I remember just a couple days ago I was like, this is stupid. Why would anyone have a mustache?
Yeah.
But since having one,
I didn't even notice you had it.
because I look like a Frenchman.
I think I just assumed you had one the whole time.
No, well, I don't have anything else. Everything else is like I'm
5 o'clock.
I'm specifically growing this. I'm gonna grow this out. Just trim it up,
just
make sure.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what it looks
That's
like.
fun. Yeah, I did the same. I used to not have a mustache at all. I just like the rest of this shit. But it looked. I don't know. One time I just grew it out, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this is fine.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a different color than my other facial hair.
Yeah,
like
so is mine. Yeah, mine's really, it's like more reddish color. Like, so
great.
in some pictures and some angles, it looks like half of it got cut, like some of it got cut off, and like I kept the rest of it, like 3/4 throat. So I was like, okay.
I love this mustache.
Yeah, it's like I love it so much, I can't lose it. I can't. I got to keep this 3/4 mustache. So Aaron, we're about like 15.5 minutes in. I think you should probably do like a hard open.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Well, this is a awesome video, and okay, I hope you are ready.
Yep. Good.
All right.
Whenever me and my mom have like a serious conversation about my sexuality, and it's not talking about who I like or who I have a crush on, it's talking about the actual opinion of the matter. My mom's always like, you don't know if you're bisexual because you've never been on dates or kissed anyone or held hands or been in any sort of romantic relationship with anyone, so how could you know? And when she says that, I'm like, okay, so how do I know I feel this way towards Anna Kendrick? Or why did I have that type of dream about Lauren? Or why in the frick-a-frack did I watch the TikTok of Holly in the leggings 3 or 4 times a day for 2 or 3 days?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, this is the Aaron Show with your hosts, Aaron and John Rouse.
Why is she attracted to Anna Kendrick? Or Lauren, who doesn't have a last name? Just like
and for the fricker-frack.
Fricker-frack. I didn't expect that to happen.
There's so many small like, just...
Something I notice about her is that she doesn't talk without her teeth touching like one another, which is kind of fucking... That's why she sounds like a turtle. My mom never thinking...
Oh man, I love that video so much. That was awesome. I can't, when I found that, I'm like, this is great. It really made me laugh because there's just little sprinkles of her saying just weird words, and that's what I like.
You never combine the frick with the or frack.
Yeah,
it's always just frick. What's the frick?
Yeah,
because it sounds like fuck or freak.
Mm-hmm.
Freak with the freak.
With the freak.
It's kind of a mean thing
which
to
is
say too. There's a lot of
which is supposed to be
what
the fuck.
Yeah, it's like a Christian way. But the funny thing about Christians, they'll say pissed whenever they want, just all day. Oh God, damn.
Pissed.
They'll say damn sometimes.
I'm pissed.
It's like, where do you draw the line? Draw the line somewhere. Why do you gotta say frick and not frack?
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
They'll say shit like that then.
Fucking crucify me on a sandhill. That's what they say too. Put me on the sand, Papa.
Put me on the sand.
That's what they say instead of fuck my ass or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Christians are weird, man.
Great.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Some Christians are not weird.
Right.
I wager to bet that most Christians aren't weird. Same with all religions, but some of them are. And they say frick or frack.
Frick or frack.
Together, but sometimes separate.
Mm.
You never hear just frack either.
So.
And this is what I'm running on for Senate next year.
And you look nice. You had a show
Thank you.
tonight.
I had a show. I had a show. John came to the show eventually. You missed my part. That's fine.
Yeah. It was not fine.
It wasn't fine for you.
You should have called me, and then so I could have watched you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the funny thing about that is I was already on a call during my set. I booked myself. Well, I didn't book myself. I was booked on 2 different shows. One a Zoom, which I'd forgotten about.
Right. Whoopsie.
One was on Zoom, and that was one. And then Joe's Going Away show. I tried to maneuver them
side by side.
Well, no, in a way that I could do one and then 20 minutes later do the other.
Mm-hmm.
But it just to a T worked out to where I was going to get introed by the Zoom guy, Peter Hines from Minneapolis. Live, laugh, love, Pete Hines. I was going to get introed by him. Also, the person in front of me went short by a couple minutes, which is normal on a Zoom show.
God damn it.
Normal on a Zoom show, but I was like, oh, this is perfect. Because what I was afraid of happening was I was going to get introed on stage, having already been introed on stage. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know what to do with my phone. It was weird, but that didn't happen. So I went up with my phone as I was introed on the Zoom show and in the real show, literally at the same time, like simpatico. Like, you know, it was beautiful, honestly, the execution. And then I just had somebody in the front row hold my phone for me with the camera on, and I did great. Some say amazing.
Some say almost perfect.
Some say perfect.
And then
show yourself.
And then I got stuck at work, and then I came rushing there in the middle of a monsoon.
Monsoon, yeah.
That came and left so fast.
Yep, that's a monsoon.
It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
I think that was supposed to happen tomorrow. Or no, on Friday.
So it's like, it's been crazy because the last couple of days have been nothing but just the most intense wind. It's like 25 miles.
You know, when it's that kind of wind, it's the rain's a coming.
Is that really what it means?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't fucking know. It makes sense to me, though.
Maybe.
Every time there's wind, there's rain.
Right. That's true.
We live in Tornado Alley. That's the thing.
Oh, that's coming.
Tornadoes are coming. They already hit fucking somewhere.
Did you see that? Did you get hit with that alert?
Oh, yeah.
You know what that was for, because, you know, they told us.
Test.
Yeah, it was a test.
They
everyone's like, what is this for?
Yeah. Well, I woke up because it happened at like 9:30, I think, and I was asleep.
You were asleep?
I didn't have anything to do that day. I didn't have to work until later, probably.
Lucky ass.
Yeah. Sometimes I wake up and do my other podcast, but that wasn't one of those days. But so yeah, I woke up. It was like, it was rumbling. It wasn't making a noise, thank God. But it was like, yeah, there's a tornado outside, and I looked outside. It was like beautiful and sunny. I was like, no, there's not.
Like, no, fuck off.
Yeah. Anyway, I live in Kansas, so I still can't like Missouri things, because technically I live in Missouri. But
yeah, I was at the gym when it happened. Then
were you afraid?
No, I was lifting weights, and I stopped and I looked outside. I'm like, what? And I'm like, whatever. And so I just went back to and everyone was like, some people, because we were all getting hit at the same time. It was all boop, boop,
that's crazy.
Boop, boop. Yeah. It was kind of cool. That was the only cool thing about it.
Everybody was at one together.
Yeah.
Everybody was together.
You want to see something interesting?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard about this. That this Mississippi school had an assignment.
No.
And the assignment was to write a letter as though you were a slave.
Well, the classic Mississippi. Wow.
So,
all right. Slave letter writing activity.
You can read the little bullet
Pretend
points.
like you are a slave working on a Mississippi plantation. Write a letter to your family back in Africa or in another American state describing your life. You may discuss the journey to America as well as the day-to-day tasks you perform. You may also want to tell about the family you live with, work for, and how you pass your time when you aren't working. Write at least 3 paragraphs. So I feel like we had. There's always those POV assignments, right?
Yeah.
Like you've got to act like you were on
An
Christopher Columbus's boat or whatever the fuck. What did you see? Like, but this isn't. This shouldn't be the one. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, write the family that we stole you away from. What? Why? Are you kidding me? This is insane.
So yeah, that was.
So did they get like?
Oh, they got in trouble. They got in trouble for it. Of course they did. Because it's like, why would you?
In a middle school?
Yeah. In Mississippi. See, but the thing is, like, if it was in any other state, you'd be shocked. But since it's in Mississippi, you're like,
yeah, man. I mean, Mississippi, Alabama, fucking like, honestly, Oregon or Idaho, I'd probably expect it.
Yeah, or yeah.
Or Missouri. Fuck, dude. You know,
remember when they had the shit swastika on Mizzou at the MU?
It was like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the hell?
Who would have that much shit? So fucking gross.
Talking about shit.
Perfect.
This would be kind of a nice thing to lead into our next thing on the podcast. So I don't know if you heard about this. I don't know if you're probably. I hope you're behind it because I'm behind her.
You're behind her? You're behind Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what she's saying?
Yeah.
Demi
Lovato calls gender reveal parties transphobic. Off topic, but I've heard that Demi Lovato is a bit of a fucking nightmare. Like a real. There's an article that came out about.
Look
her,
at those eyes.
She's piercing.
Yeah.
There's an article about her that came out like a year ago that just like basically said that she does a lot of shit in the background to kind of fuck over people.
Ooh.
And I didn't want to get too much into it because I truly just don't care about pop culture or anybody in it. Like, I know a lot about it because I don't know honestly why I know a lot about it, but
doing that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough. That's a tough one because, like, on the surface, it's like, "Well, are you a boy or a girl?" But then you're like, "Well, you can't pick for the kid," and it's like, "Well, the kid is a fetus," so this goes against like abortion shit too, because then you're just like you're legitimizing this fetus into like a real person, which isn't good because they're not.
Right.
And if they need to be aborted, they should be aborted. Not should, but can. But
have the option.
All my spots
have
here.
the option.
Yeah, have the option.
We're not saying it's good. We're not saying it's bad. We're just saying if
you're so far ahead that you're having a gender reveal thing, you're probably gonna have a kid. But also, some shit happens and late term abortions happen because this kid gets sick or the woman might die. Who knows? But yeah, I can kind of see that. But also, like, we should just not have gender reveal parties. They're fucking dumb.
Fucking dumb. Yeah,
dumb as hell. Who cares?
The dumbest thing.
Stupid as shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna throw a fucking balloon up to a baseball bat and it's gonna be blue or pink. Why? Don't you have anything better to do? Don't you have a fucking go build a crib?
Right.
Don't fucking I don't know why it matters what gender your kid is anyway.
Right.
To your friends. Like, who fucking cares? Like, it's good for you to know because then you can, decide which color to buy shit or whatever. Which color is another thing that's stupid, that it's gendered. Like, yellow is a girl's color. Yellow's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Pink's dope.
Yeah, why not? And sometimes in moderation, sometimes all the time. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Whatever.
Fuck.
So.
People are dumb.
Kind of something to clean the palate. The other night, I don't know what I was doing. I was listening to something, and they talked about Honduras, and they said, they were talking about snakes and venomous snakes, and I'm like, they said Honduras has some of one of the highest populations next to Australia, with the most dangerous or venomous vipers. And I'm like, do we? And I'm like, I looked up and we have a fucking shit ton.
Yeah.
Fucking a lot. But from that, I just started just doing this huge deep dive on just poison snakes and all this stuff. So I don't know if you heard about this. There's an island off of Brazil. It's called Snake Island. Have you heard of it?
I don't think so.
Dude, it's fucking insane. It's fucking scary because I don't snakes are creepy.
Okay, I've heard of this island. Because people aren't allowed.
You can't go to it.
That's so funny. That people humans are the apex predator. We've made it this so far up, but there's just this one island off the beaten path. It's we don't go there. We don't fuck with those guys.
It's they say it's literally every step you take. That's
insane.
Yeah, and they're all poisonous. They'll all kill you.
Shit. What do they eat?
Each other.
Each other?
I'm assuming.
That's crazy, dude. Imagine if given the time and the just the freedom, what could that whole thing become?
Right.
What could Snake Island be? Its own little civilization over
a million
or 2 years? And
it's just lucky that it's on an island instead of connected to more land.
It's like Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Put them on an island. Put them in the ocean. They can swim.
They can, but I think it's still pretty far away from another group of land that the thing will drown before it gets to.
Insane.
But yeah, snakes are a little I'm not scared of them, but they're I respect you. I'm not going to touch you. I don't want to fuck with you.
Well, that's one of the few things that they found in babies, before they have any biases towards anything, they're naturally afraid of snakes.
Yeah,
it's just a natural instinct. Snakes and think spiders too, but mostly snakes. Not fire. Babies love fire.
Love it.
I don't know shit about that. They probably are scared of fire too. I mean, honestly, if they're afraid of fucking snakes, fire is snakes.
Fire is snakes.
Fire is snakes.
Makes sense.
Look, I've drank a little bit, and got a little high. So fire is.
How was
nice.
that getting high?
It was good.
It's always interesting because I've only smoked weed like
I'm
twice.
not that high. I'm not like fucking baked, but
tickled.
I feel fine. Yeah. It took down the drunk, which I think also the time did too.
How many beers did you drink? I think I had like 2.
5.
5.
Well, you weren't there for most of the show, so
yeah.
I had. I think I had my second one on stage.
What did you talk about on stage?
Mostly about being afraid of having to do a Zoom show and a real show at the same time. I was like, this isn't going to be good. I was just going to be like, I don't know what to do. This is weird. And it was weird, but it's cool. It worked. And then I drank a beer, and then it was over.
How long did you do?
Like 15, I think.
Oh, that
was
like nothing. It was like no
crazy.
time. It's like nothing for you.
I was there this past weekend, and I did 20 or 25 each night. So, like, I didn't even look at my fucking notebook before the show to look at my jokes. I was like, I'll just off the cuff it. Fuck it. But I knew I was going to be doing the Zoom show also. So, man, that was fucking stupid. I may be the only person that's ever done 2 comedy shows at the same time.
In the entire world.
In the entire history of comedy. I doubt it. There's probably somebody that did it for some reason at some point in the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3. 2 Zoom shows? I don't think you can do that, but who knows?
Gonna see
Not
something
me.
cool.
Yeah, of course. Rent-A-Jew project hopes to ward off anti-Semitism in Germany. Well, from the title, I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, so there's this company that you can rent a Jew because like a lot of Germans have never interacted with with Jewish people, so it's their way of being able to like hang out with one, get to know one, say that they're friends with one.
That's an interesting thing to call it.
Yeah, rent a Jew.
Rent-A-Jew, yeah.
I mean, like it's really on the nose.
That's what it is. Like you want to have a Jew at a party or something, and like, hey, this is our Jew.
Designated Jew.
This is my Jew.
Yeah.
Woof.
Navid comes to all of our parties.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a little shy at first, but like once you start talking to him, he's kind of cool.
I don't blame him for being shy around German.
Yeah.
God. It's the home of the fastest growing Jewish community in the world. Germany.
Again? Oh,
Oh no!
You don't know what happened last time? But
the brakes, guys. It's pretty neat. Would you rent a Jew?
No.
Okay.
No, because I've dated Jews, so I know enough.
Okay.
My first BJ was from a Jewish girl.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What school did you go to?
She went to Winnetonka.
Oh, I didn't think there was any Jewish people around.
There's a lot of Jewish people.
I know Mormons. I know there's a lot of Mormons and Jehovah's
Mormons don't give
Witnesses,
BJs
but not
though.
Jews.
Jewish girls though do.
Wild.
That's the thing I learned quick.
Jewish people are cool.
I don't know how I learned that too. Like someone just told me it's like a Jewish girl. Like Jewish girls around in Kansas City, like they suck dick. I'm like, okay. So I just tried to find one, and I found one, and she sucked my wiener.
All right.
And then my friends made fun of me for it.
For getting a blowjob?
From a Jewish girl.
Oh.
They made fun of me for being Hispanic.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, of course they're gonna make fun of.
You got a blowjob from somebody that's not maybe related to you? Good Lord, you psychopath.
Yeah, you fucking weirdo. Fucking sick fuck.
Wait, she wasn't white and didn't live a mile away from you or 2 blocks? Why? How dare you? Winnetonka, what is that? What's that, a type of toy car?
Tonka in Swedish means hand job.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, it all makes sense. It's all coming together. What's blowjob in Swedish? Blanca.
Exactly.
It's white and Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
God, I'm
pretty
good.
much.
Blanco. It's been running.
Yeah. Like, oh.
If anybody's got to rent a Jew, maybe not a German person. That's all I'm saying. Take it.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Take it or peeve it. Take it or believe it.
That's not what I wanted.
That's
what I wanted.
Believe it. Do 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 do. Hold on to the rent a Jew. Believe it.
So you want to see another video?
Yep.
I have another video for you.
Dance. Put it up. Poo. Show me the goods. Show me the goods. Good me the show. Oh, boy.
Sorry for being a little, but a little's what I am. And if you don't accept that, I will block you. Hurtful comments I will ignore, but I will support those other ones. Yes, I will. If you don't know what a little is, I will simply tell you. It's a coping technique for stress and anxiety. It also can be used for trauma. Oh yes, and yes, and yes. And therapists will also say it's a healthy one too. They will even recommend it. It is a healthy one. But if you say pedophilia, I will tell you you are so wrong.
What?
This is all I have to tell you.
Pedophilia.
Yeah. How was... So...
That's like what I do before we start recording. I just pick
Yeah,
like a tune and
that
I'm
is
like,
kind of like what you do.
we're about to do this. We're going to do this well. Hopefully we can do this, and then we'll go to hell. Hey,
Yeah, hey,
at least I
hey.
rhymed. That person could try a little bit harder. I know exactly what they were doing. They were like, all right, I got to make something. But I don't know how to put it out there without just being a boring person talking about it. And then they... What song is that? This is we can party too. Hey, it's like a party song. Some kind of party song.
So I had this other video, so I thought maybe we could maybe help this lady out.
Okay.
So yeah, here she is.
Can anybody tell me what can I do with these ladybugs? It's cold outside. Can I let the ladybugs go? What can I do with these ladybugs? Anybody can tell me what I can do? Who I can call, or what can I do about these ladybugs? Somebody use Jennifer Goo and send me some bugs in the mail. It's fucked up. Can somebody help me? What can I do with these?
They sent her ladybugs in the mail?
Yeah, they sent her ladybugs in the mail.
Jeez, what would you do with a couple of ladybugs?
Well, the last time I had a bunch of ladybugs, what I did was I had a old fish tank, and I just made it I just made like a little like new house for them, and I just they just became my friends.
You just stayed in it?
Yeah, I kept the top on.
Did they get bigger?
No, they just stayed the same, and then I'd spray a little water next to them, and they would I'd see them like flutter over to it and sip it up.
Oh, what'd you feed them?
And then I just fed them like old fish food I had.
Oh, they liked it?
They ate it.
Well, is anybody writing this down?
So
if you get a cup full of ladybugs, that's a kind of a weird, like you get the like a stripper gram or like a candy gram or something.
Mm-hmm.
You get like a bug gram, just a bunch of fucking bugs.
Yeah.
Like a cup of worms. What would you do if you had a cup of worms?
Probably go fishing.
That's good.
Yeah, probably go fishing. That'd probably be the first thing I'll go do.
Toss them in a compost or something.
Mm-hmm.
See what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Give them an eggshell.
Definitely for sure.
Put them in your rice. Would you eat a worm?
Have I probably haven't once in my life. I'm sure.
Would you voluntarily?
Oh.
Full of protein. Bugs are
packed why not?
With protein.
Why the hell not? Yeah.
That's
yeah.
John Clauser doesn't care. He's gonna fucking.
No, I care. I just
not like that. But you're like you're like I'll do it.
Yeah. If I have to live,
no fear.
That's the best way. Yeah. If that's
like if you were stuck on like an island or something, like it just had worms,
mm-hmm.
hands down. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, easy.
They look like meat when they're all like fucking
easy peasy,
dried up on the sidewalk. That looks like something like a tail, like a rat tail or something.
Right.
Crickets are supposed to be good. Go on.
So, Aaron, remember last week when we were talking about... No, I don't. What was going on last week? So, remember last week how we were talking about Tim Tebow?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So, we had a guy reprimand us pretty hard about how, we were bashing him a little bit too hard.
We weren't being fair.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you want to maybe read a little bit.
I'm going to read this. I'm going to read all of it. Okay. So... The title of the episode last week was Tebow Can't Throw.
Yeah, which I guess apparently, I'm guessing that's how someone ran across this episode was because of the title.
Pretty good marketing.
Yeah, it was.
Tebow in it. All right, so
and that hashtag Tim Tebow in it. And
great.
Yeah, I think that's
perfect. Of course, we're gonna get a fucking Tebow dude. Well, this is from Cyberview U on YouTube.
This was then later deleted off our channel.
We're like, oh, it's a comedy podcast. Okay. Tebow had the second highest quarterback passer rating in NCAA history when he left college and 57 rushing touchdowns, which is the record for any player. Fun fact, rushing touchdowns don't make you a good quarterback. That makes you a good running back. Tebow
or a
ranked
good
first,
option quarterback. Which is
you're no Tim Crouch, or what was it, Eric Crouch. Tebow ranked first in the NFL in 2010 for touchdowns per completion because he completed so few passes. His completion percentage was like 40%. That's crazy. And fifth for touchdowns per attempt as a rookie. That was a record. Oh, no, sorry. He still holds the NFL record for yards per attempt in a playoff game because he only played two fucking playoff games. And the highest quarterback rating, 125.6 in a playoff game by a Broncos quarterback in history. So that was a record that Manning couldn't break in 4 years as a Bronco.
Wow, one out of all those other records that he broke.
Yeah, oh man, his completion percentage was low because
and those touchdowns,
he was
throwing
that
Super Bowl that he won for him.
Yeah, he didn't do.
Oh, he didn't do shit for that
much.
So
I mean, that
he was there.
Obviously, his last year. So this one's fun. His completion percentage was low because he was throwing deep and running for short yardage and 46 rushing first downs to keep the clock running, which kept his 24th ranked defense off the field. Fine. I'll give him that Tebow's a good runner. But Tebow throwing deep is not what you want at all.
No.
Because he didn't have a great arm. He couldn't fucking sling it. He was lucky that he had good receivers. Demaryius Thomas was really, really good.
And in college, he had a really good coach.
He had a really good coach, old Urban Meyer.
Yep.
He knew what he was fucking doing. The strategy of running the clock and keeping the scores low, this guy's all about this shit. Anyway, so he still scored 34 times in his first 6 games. I can think of only 2 quarterbacks, Marino and Newton, that scored more times in their first 16 games prior to Tebow. Only a couple have done it since. Tebow's 34 touchdowns in his first 549 touches, passing or rushing, would rank second in the NFL in 2019 for quarterbacks. He went 9-7 with a team that was 3-10 in 2010 and 1-4 in 2011 with Orton.
Beautiful.
Imagine setting through our hot garbage for an hour and 10 minutes.
And you wrote a novel.
A novel.
About how we were just slightly... We were still in the same ballpark.
He wasn't even like... It didn't even seem like he was mad. He was just like, well, actually. It was a real, well, actually.
Yeah. Which is fair. Like, thank you for writing. Like,
fine.
I don't know why you deleted it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please keep watching this shit. I know why you deleted it because it's embarrassing to write that much about something that's not important.
Yeah.
Tebow was a bad quarterback. Played a year and a half, basically, really, on what was a bad team, and that got lucky in 2010 or whatever it was. With a bad coach, Josh McDaniels, garbage.
And if he was smart, he would have just moved positions, and he could have possibly actually had somewhat of a career.
He could still be in the league.
Yeah.
He's only 32.
Yeah, he could have.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Be a fucking linebacker or a fullback. Fullbacks barely play. He'd still be healthy.
Did you see Dak Prescott's contract?
4/180?
Yeah. Good for him.
That's crazy.
Good for him. Like, yeah, he's guaranteed 100 and some odd. Guaranteed.
No, it's 4 years, 180 or 160. Either one. I would take it in a heartbeat. But I kept seeing the thing like, Dak Prescott got fucking paid. And everybody's like, yeah, Josh Allen and Jackson for the Ravens are going to get way more because they've at least done anything in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott's good.
Yeah. Him and his half ankle now.
Yeah, that was crazy.
God bless him.
God bless him. That sucks.
But, good for him for, he turned down, $100 million contract last year. And, everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? It's $100 million guaranteed. Take it. No, it was $100 million, and it was, guaranteed, I think 92 or something like that. So it's still a good, life-changing, multi-generation
He
life
already
changing.
had, well, yeah, of course. I was gonna say he already had a life changing money at the fucking like the rookie contract he's in, but because he didn't have a first round contract, he was like a fourth round. He was
for third round,
third or fourth. Yeah, I mean he was like high up. I remember him being kind of high up in like the things, but they were like, well, we don't know his makeup, which is the same like racist shit they always say about black quarterbacks. Like he's had a tough childhood. Like, so do white kids.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Like, look at fucking Ryan Leaf. He was addicted to drugs like 2 years after he got drafted second overall. White as the fucking sky and the beautiful day.
I just watched a documentary about that man.
Yeah?
It was sad to watch him how just he self-imploded.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He just had one bad game. It was against the Chiefs, and then it was all down.
Kansas City's the devil.
Hill.
Todd Marinovich. That motherfucker whose dad tied his fucking right arm behind his back when he was a kid so he'd learn how to throw left-handed. Yep. Drafted by the Raiders and then became a drug addict because he had money and didn't know he didn't know how to be an adult.
Yeah, he's always been underneath someone's
thumb. He was
thumb.
always, with his dad. That's scary.
That is weird.
And then Jamarcus Russell. He just like to eat.
Yeah.
Just let him eat. He
just
can fucking throw 100 yards on his knees. Just let him eat.
Yeah, he just only weighed 290 pounds. That's all I would do.
Come on, he was 6'7". He could.
Yeah, he was a huge fucking
he looked
man.
Fat, though.
He was a huge.
He looked
huge
290
man.
for sure.
Huge man.
Yeah, if you ever get like riled up like that after one of our episodes, just leave a comment the size of a country.
Yeah.
We don't mind. We think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate the shit out of that.
Yeah, thanks. What's that guy's name again?
It is Cyberview U.
Cyberview University. Thank you, Cyberview University.
So
appreciate it.
So thank you. This one's for you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
I love getting any attention for some stupid garbage I talk about.
Anything. So how are you and the girlfriend? Good?
Yeah, she's good.
Good. Still good?
Well, she's in school for film.
Oh.
And she's having a hard time with Adobe.
Oh.
So Adobe's hard.
Adobe is very difficult.
Yeah. And she's never been she's kind of like a free spirit. Like, I don't want to fuck with technology too much. So having to do everything and she's got an old MacBook too, so it can't keep up as well and it kind of dies sometimes. So having to do everything on a computer is really a challenge for her because she doesn't want to do that, but that's the state of the film industry now. It's
all digital.
Yeah,
pretty
all
much.
apps. But what's funny is that she was able to rent a computer from the school that she's going to, which is just like a community college. It's nothing crazy. But the laptop can't even run what is required for the classes that she takes without crashing sometimes. It's like, all right, well, you just can't win. Yeah. She got a tattoo the other day.
Of your name?
No. She and I talk about this a lot, and I'm like, if you ever get my name tattooed on you, this is fucking over. I don't like that shit at all, man. It never ends well, and if it does, then you never hear about it. So, I don't know. I just don't like getting personalized
I want
tattoos
her
like that.
to get your name tattooed.
She'll get my name tattooed on her at some point, I'm sure.
Then you're going to do it, too.
She loves the idea of doing it.
Then you're going to do it, too.
I'll get my name tattooed on me, too, for sure.
Yeah.
Aaron and Aaron. Just Aaron.
Aaron loves Aaron?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
half a heart. It's like on our pinkies and we do that on our fingers. No, she got a dagger on her forearm.
Ooh.
She's got a bunch of tattoos. She got more than me. So.
Do you kiss them? Do you kiss them?
Well, she's got 3 right here.
Do you kiss them?
No.
Okay.
She's got 2. Well, she's got 1 here, 3 here. Well, and then the dagger's here on her right arm, I think.
Ooh.
And then she's got 1.
And your name's in there somewhere. You just can't see it.
I really hope
How
not.
fucking that be? How funny would that be?
It would be funny because I tell her not to do it all the time. Whenever we talk about getting tattoos, because I want to go back and get some tattoos for sure. But I just haven't thought about it since the pandemic, really.
Right.
I mean, fuck.
You know what time it is, Aaron?
Hit me.
It's our favorite
It's
hour.
time to get punched. All right, let's do it. Well, you know what I want. The first one.
Yeah.
42 male. Friends at the park and trails, Jackson County. It's going to rain tomorrow. Good call, brother. Let's have fun. What are good parks and trails in the area to run into other older males for some hiking fun? Wink, wink. Love older and younger sissies. This guy's looking to fucking shove some boulders up.
It's so funny. I banged a girl once out on a trail. It was
Did you?
Weird. Yeah, so weird.
In L.A.?
No. Here.
Where?
Over in Parkville.
Parkville's a cool place, though.
Yeah.
I drove through it yesterday, like Old Town Parkville. Love Parkville. You used to live there. That's right.
Yeah, I used to live there.
Yeah, you're a child of the land. It's a hilly town.
It is.
Sorry, I'm damaged goods.
You want to see that one?
Yeah, that sounds sad.
Oh, it is a poem. It is a poem.
Sorry, I'm damaged goods. No town. Been over a year now. Hope you made it through COVID. What's that say? K, you were good to me. K. So this other person's name is K. And you deserved better. Miss you and wonder how you are. Realized my mistakes. Male for female. Bless up.
Dude, I feel like we can make a short film about that one.
We can make a short film about almost all of them.
I can do like.
What's scary. It's like the multitudes that these people contain.
Yeah, dude, they have no idea the gems they write.
Like, we're making fun of them.
Yeah.
But also, it's like the absurdity of it is what's funny.
Yeah.
It's not that, like, some of these are just beautiful. Like, they're all kind of, that dude just wants to get fucking railed on a trail. I get it.
Everyone has wanted to get railed on a trail.
Rail on a trail. Fucking in older.
Rail on a trail.
That's great.
That's
we did it. Man, we're good at this. Yeah, man. These people, I feel like they all mean well. I don't think we've ever run into one that's like, fucking like a, oh, thank you. Like like a bad person talking about bad shit.
Yeah, never. It's
People
always
are
been
just,
someone who always just wants to be loved.
But they're fun to make fun of.
Yeah, it's so much fun to make fun of
because it's absurd, the thought that it'll work.
Yeah.
Missed Connection, Trevor.
Oh, good.
Oh, boy. Another one? Go over a little bit.
Yeah.
Missed Connection, Trevor. Metro East. Where the fuck is Metro East?
Huh. It sounds like it's probably like a bus trail. A bus.
Oh, okay.
A bus
hey, Trevor.
Route.
This is G. You and I met on here last fall. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You liked my skills at the H. What the fuck does that mean? Been a while since I've done anything. It's warm out again. Figure you tried to reach me. Hit your friend G up. I still live alone. You know where. Just trying to get fucking cranked by Trevor. Get that fucking lever by Trevor. You know what I mean? Get the Trevor
that was
my lever.
You're just full of them tonight, Aaron.
I hope you find Trevor in Metro East. Oh no. Hope you find Trevor in Metro East. That'd be kind of I sincerely hope that these people get what they're after, I guess. Oh, fuck.
You really hope. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I pray every night.
We need new friends. Missing friends. Found an AT&T cell phone.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That's the one.
Oh
God. This is a volume.
Found a AT&T cell phone in Kansas City. I noticed a cell phone in the turning lane off C Street and 76 Ave. When I went and picked it up, it was dead on arrival. Oh, DOA, so they put dead on arrival in the brackets. That's fun.
Nice.
The time was 4 p.m. on Monday the 8th. The screen is shattered. Not sure if data can be retrieved or just knowing someone found your cell and that you can stop looking for it. Call and describe, and it's yours. Tom 907-441-07. That's what I've talked about you before with my dad.
Yeah.
But like, make sure the number's spelled out so the hackers don't get your phone. Craigslist has zero value to me, and it's not mine or no reward needed. Let's have fun if you have Snap. Okay. All right.
Oh, there it was. This was too nice.
Oh, this came off. Oh, man. We're wrecked. We're ruined. Get her in. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, this was all.
It was way too nice. It didn't make any sense.
Let's have fun.
It
if you
didn't
have
follow
Snap.
it didn't follow the correct algorithm to a Missed Connection story.
Yeah, it seemed too
You know,
wanted,
Robin,
not wanted,
Robin,
but yeah,
Robin,
yeah.
like you know.
Hey, I'm just doing something nice. Found a phone. If you if it's yours, here's my number. Tell me what it looks like.
Yeah.
By the way, if you have a Snapchat, let's fuck.
Yeah, because it always has to go back to
If
coming.
you love fun, just add me on Snap, Erica JNS. You want to add Erica JNS?
Yep. This is like a new thing that we're going to do. So this is part of it.
We're going to take him up.
And then I'm like, hey, just want to let you know, hey, we just saw your Missed Connections. We
can't be the only people that have added her. For
yeah,
us.
we can't be. This is probably someone intentional. They're probably doing this on purpose.
Yeah, they're probably going to hack your phone. That's probably my dad.
I found her.
Did you?
Yeah. So what? Should it always just be myself, or do you want to be in with me? And I just say something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna do a snap. Hi, Erica. So I'm John. This is Aaron.
Hi,
we do a
Erica.
podcast, and we saw your Missed Connections, so we just thought we should say, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
We hope you gave the phone to somebody and then got laid. This is how you build a brand.
Exactly. This is exactly how you build a brand. And she's probably, who in the fuck in the
What
lip?
kind of podcast you guys have? You're just creeping around fucking Craigslist. Yeah,
With the newspaper in the back.
That's exactly the... Yeah, we are murdering people.
I hope, hey, Eric, if you end up watching this, I hope you're watching. And I saw myself, I'm like, dude, you're baked as fuck, Juan. Like, you're baked as fuck.
Go to blonde girl with a black witch hat. That really speaks to me. Another long one. I bet this is Erica. You had a black shirt and booty shorts on. Oh, this is in Loose Park, by the way.
Okay.
Black shirt and booty shorts on. I was playing guitar today, writing new songs, sitting by a tree.
Oh my god.
All right. I got John's motor running. I'll say it again. I was playing guitar today, writing new songs, sitting by a tree, wearing an orange hoodie. I noticed you behind me off to the distance a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a little bit. A little bit. And saw that you had left that spot when I drove off. I wish I had said hi. If you were listening in, I appreciated your ear. I hope to run into you again someday. I can't stop thinking about you, and after we locked eyes, when I got up to go home.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's what you do when you go to Loose Park and you're playing guitar and your orange hoodie sitting by a tree. You're like, man, I should have talked to that chick.
Looking for a Las Vegas travel mate.
Yeah. Cribbage. Cribbage sounds like something I don't understand at all. Cribbage, Overland Park, Kansas. Wish I could take back what I said. Oh, no. I miss you so much. Can we go back to the park we used to meet at? This is what the guy wrote to the chick after he met him that played guitar.
Right.
Or meet up to play cribbage again? What the fuck is cribbage? You know who you are. Oh, God. And who I am. Oh, God. You also know how to contact me. I miss you. ... Play cribbage with the guy.
Yeah,
He's sad.
come on.
Well,
Just
probably.
do it.
I wouldn't, honestly. This is kind of fucking desperate.
Looking for my feminine
Feminine
friend.
friend. Go for that one.
Okay.
This might be a lesbian love story. I'm looking for my feminine friend. No town. No specific
No, there's
spot,
no need to
no
know
neighborhood.
that. No
I've
no
lost
way to
my
help me.
feminine friend, and I'm trying to find a new one. If you happen to be one or know one, then you should definitely reply. Hope to be hearing from you. How pretty open-ended.
Very open-ended, I would
Could
say.
just anybody. Anybody.
Costco gas. Liberty main event Sunday, January 31st. Looking for Jay.
Looking for Jay. Looking for Jay, who lived in Motel. Oh, Motel J on 40 Highway near Sterling. Ah, Sterling. I fucking tried out. Well, that's not Sterling. Anyway, Sterling is a town in Kansas. Had a portable hot tub in room. What's a portable hot tub? He had like a fucking, just like a bucket with boiling water in it that you put your feet in. Portable hot tub in a motel? You're not getting your fucking money back after that.
Oh my God.
You got it?
Oh my God.
Wow. I bet it was like that little one. It had to have been that little one.
Yeah.
Because that big one is like a whole fucking motel room.
That one's $500. That's like that's $521. The other one's only $80.
It's got like a generator. How does that get hot? Is it just,
the question
you
is
just
how
put
hot?
hot water in it? Yeah, how hot? Will it take until it melts the the shit it's made out of?
Should we buy one?
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing that we should do.
I think
we have to buy one.
We gotta buy a fucking
We have to
portable
figure this
hot
out.
tub.
A portable hot tub. Free shipping. Get it by March 22nd.
That's coming up. Wow.
Wow.
Just a minute. That sounds like a whole thing, man. That sounds like a life change.
Wow.
This motherfucker's rocking a portable hot tub in a hotel. That's crazy.
All right, we'll do one more and then we'll pull out
Missing
kind
your
of.
proteins? That's about cum.
God.
Go to Missing Your Proteins.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right, this is the Metro. A lot of Metro stuff tonight. Are you missing your proteins for a healthy or happy day? Inquire within for your healthy dose. He's talking about cum. Specifically
His cum.
His sperm in her mouth, probably.
It's always a bold move going to Missed Connections and asking for
Anybody.
Yeah.
Open-ended shit. Like, hey, are you a person who likes getting fucked?
I can fuck you if you want me
I can
to.
fuck you. I'm free all the time.
All the time.
This is why I'm doing this. Though, I would expect something longer.
Yeah, a little bit
Somebody
more.
so desperate.
I was like a little bit more of like a wooing.
Yeah, some kind
factor.
of, more, I don't know, show off some personality.
Yeah,
you
something.
know? Don't just say, hey, you want to fuck?
Yeah.
That
Like-
sucks. It's boring.
Yeah.
Who
So
am I?
you're clearly not someone who's using Missed Connections to
Nope.
get laid. So maybe we're in the wrong. Maybe we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, maybe there is like an ecosystem of people that just do that and they get away with it and it works.
Maybe.
If you're out there and you do that, let us know. It's an interesting topic, and I think I'd like to find out more about it.
Right?
The seedy underbelly of Missed Connections on
Yeah.
Craigslist.
Shit. So Aaron, we made it to the end of another podcast.
We did it.
Episode 32.
We went through a lot tonight.
We went through a lot. We did a lot.
So much.
Po-
What a night.
Stand-up show. Saying goodbye to a friend.
God. He'll be back on Monday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he will be on
Yeah,
Monday.
he's coming Monday.
And then now doing a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have to take a picture after this.
We'll have to take a picture.
Jeez, so much work. Anyway, guys,
Write a description.
Aaron, you want to do your plugs or anything else? Any shows or anything?
Yeah, at I am Aaron Naylor on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be releasing a new episode of Talkin' Goofs, which I recorded a couple days ago. It's about jokes. It's a joke
Good.
podcast.
I'm glad you're doing it.
It's more like whenever I feel like talking about jokes. There's only so much shit you can talk about, with jokes. But I'll figure out specific ones per episode to talk about. Go to. I've got shows coming up. Just go to my Facebook or something. I don't remember the dates for them. There's one that John and I are doing together that he's videotaping in like a week or two.
Mhm.
2 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. It's
So-
it's like the 28th or something like that.
Yeah, so 2 weeks from Friday.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty close in one of the apartment complexes around here.
It's in a apartment complex.
Well, it's at the pool.
Oh yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah.
it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be through Mac. So like Mac is like just down the street from where you live.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've done 2 shows like a block away from here.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. But I didn't realize it was like right next to your apartment or your house.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but yeah, come to that shit. Just come to shit.
Yeah.
Comedy's coming back.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. This week, Aaron and I are sitting down. And we're gonna do the. We have to find. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Maybe. What are you doing Friday?
I have a Zoom show Friday night.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Sit down and get the podcasting stuff, just so you can like so we can get it and then like show me how you can upload.
Oh yeah. No, I can come by before that.
Yeah.
If you're off, are you off on Friday?
I don't get off till like I won't be here till like 9. So
okay.
you'll be doing your show. Yeah, we'll do.
It'll be over by 9. So
or come in extra early on Monday.
Okay.
Just on Monday. We'll just do it Monday. Yeah, we'll just do it.
Because we don't have to shoot Bubble again.
Oh yeah, because you still have more.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, you still have.
We still
more. Yeah, we still have quite a bit of episodes. Anyway, so like, comment, subscribe. We'll have this podcast. This podcast will eventually be up on iTunes and all that stuff.
It'll be there.
Maybe after like 500 episodes that we do, we'll get it up there.
It's insane.
Yeah, it is insane how long it's taken to get us to do it.
How long we've talked about this. Anyway.
All right, bye.
See you later.